So, and it's important to also control your frustration level, because sometimes when you are low, when the energy inside you, that is the power reserve inside is almost empty and you need, it is now time to refill. And वो समय पे अगर जो कुछ task हमारे पास में आता है, it becomes extremely difficult for people to have self control, and it's easier for them to get very very frustrated. छोटी छोटी बात में चिड़चिड़ाहटपन को आ जाना, because your energy levels are low. In this case, the power reserve program is your go-to program to use. It is a simple program, but a very, very effective program designed to stimulate your bioenergetic field, especially to help bring back the focus, concentration, and mental alignment which is required to accomplish a task peacefully. Now, the next program is called self-confidence. Self-confidence is different from the confidence program. Self-confidence program is a program which was specially designed for inner centering of your energy field. Okay, so it is a different program than confidence. Confidence works on fears. Confidence works on getting rid of the excessive fear that has generated. Okay, whereas self-confidence program, it works on improving the inner centering in your energetic field, thus helping you become more resilient, feeling more balanced from inside, making you reach a stage where you are able to work better. So in office places, in an office situation, if you have a work-life imbalance, the best program for you will be confidence, power reserve, and then self-confidence followed by energy balance. Now, energy balance program is a program which is used for maintaining your energy levels so that your role or your job does not get affected because of the imbalances. Well, there are various different energy centers in our body. Like, for example, we have chakras. We have primary chakras and we have secondary chakras. So the energy balance program is not working with chakras, but it is directly working with relaxing and balancing your energy centers so that your energy supply is smooth. Now, the next one is stimulation. Stimulation is a program which is designed for energetic regeneration. To achieve anything in life, it is extremely important to first feel calm and peace and balanced inside yourself. कोई भी चीज गुस्से से करोगे तो गुस्से का इंटेंशन reaches before you, and जो चीज जो इंटेंशन से करेंगे वो चीज वही इंटेंशन से कंप्लीट भी होगी. So intention is extremely important. Similarly, balance is very important in doing and achieving your daily chores of your hectic lifestyle, the life pressures that we have, the projects that we would like to complete, the sales that we would like to close. In all these situations, balance is extremely difficult to maintain because we could feel extremely overpowered with stress. So stimulation program is designed to stimulate your energetic regeneration so you feel more energetic towards everything that you are doing. It sort of regenerates your power bank for the energy that you require to fulfill your work. So with this, we have seen the 12 beautiful programs which are created by Martina along with Marcus for all of us. With this, we come to an end with my side of sharing, and over to you, Vibhar.
Wow. What do we say? What do we say? You always add perspectives and you give us so much for musing, for chewing in ourselves. I can only say again, thank you and thank you again. Let us see what are the questions. Oh, could you hear me?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
I just
It-
want to use.
Mhm.
Job program, the job page that we already have. So if you are leaning towards the job program, so if let's say up till now, if you have been using a lot of job programs, okay, so the souls out of the soul cycle, there are certain programs that will help you a lot. First is everyday basis pe aura pure. Quickly it improvises the unwanted negative kachra which is probably stayed in your aura. So the aura pure is a very good program to use along with the job program. Then we have something called as the power reserve, which is a very very good program to use because it will help you manage, focus better, concentrate better, and be more in control of the tasks that you want to fulfill. So I mean that you can use, make your various different combinations. And let's say your first two programs are from the pink cap in like the other pages, let your third be the cherry on the cake by being the soul cycle programs.
There's also another question. Let me just scroll up. Thank you for that. What you mentioned unwanted desires. What could be unwanted desires?
कितना सारा होता है unwanted desires. अभी it could probably mean, it could be a lot of taboo things. It could be a lot of things like if somebody is very religious, and just getting a lot of thoughts about sexuality, food, liquor, nicotine, like anything, all of these could also be unwanted desires. So, well, yeah, unwanted desires could be anything which is not a regular kind of thought process for you, or is not something that you are actually liking, but well, it's there in your system. And it's so subjective.
Could we use this definition for unwanted desire as things that bring down your frequency, that bring you down?
Absolutely, absolutely. Everything like bringing down frequency के प्रोसेस में हर इमोशन का हाथ है. आपके पास्ट के फियर का भी हाथ है, आपके एंगर का कंट्रीब्यूशन है, आपके अनवांटेड डिजायर्स का कंट्रीब्यूशन है. मतलब हम कहाँ से स्टार्ट करें?
Okay, please keep your questions coming. This conversation is wonderful and it's deep and applicable to each one of us. And don't hesitate to share your questions. Don't worry about any judgment at all. Please just share.
That was for me?
No, for people to share their questions.
Okay.
I don't see a question. It's more a sharing going on in the chat.
Oh, wow. So I'm just going to read it. Okay.
Yes, because you have triggered a lot of thinking and
okay. So Apparauji says, emotion is energy in motion, dynamic. These are all seeds for future diseases. Yes, emotions are basically seeds for future diseases. And Soul Cycle program can exactly help you just for that. So it's a very beautifully designed program जो deep level पे emotional release करता है.
So there is a compliment for you from Malesh ji. It's a great knowledge session today we have on Soul Cycle. We have not got this information from the company, but you have given us all this information that is so important. I think we second that.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm just going to simply I'm going to simply stop the recording and just unmute. So if anybody has a question, they can just unmute and ask. Okay. I think we have almost completed the session today. And थोड़ी बहुत जो questions है that I'll just quickly answer before we go on to the chatter. Okay, what is the difference between backflower frequencies which are already there in the resonance addition? As to what? Compared to what, Aparavji? Backflower in comparison to what? If backflower in comparison to soul cycle, नहीं, बहुत अलग है ना. Soul cycle तो specifically frequencies के साथ में काम करता है, uses the vibrations, uses microcurrent IMF to send it to the system, and it's especially working on the mind level and consciousness level big time. The Bakla remedies, well, they are remedies, they do not associate themselves.
Mental balance and learning programs for children.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Maybe what you can do is after 10 days of the session, if you want, you can reduce the time to 5 minutes if you like.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
By then, they will reach a stage of balance. No problem.
I think they are taking 3 months to get a good result.
It depends. It depends. If you can include creative homeopathy, you can get faster results.
Okay.
You can simply run creative homeopathy probably twice or thrice a day instead of probably some other list that you are using.
And one more question. After I got a result for my grandson, he was just addicted to this videos, games and all that. But after using this Healy, he got good results in the academics.
Exams. Okay.
Yeah, then
that's wonderful.
I stopped giving. He got good marks in his intermediate. Then again, after a few months or 3 months, again I saw him going back to his addiction. Then how should we do again and again? We have to go
on. Then you have to combine. No, you don't have to go again and again. You have to use a combination of both. Okay, in the learning page, if I am not wrong, there is a program which can help you for this. So just check out the learning page, right? Learning page, I'll just tell you what the program is also called. ठीक है, तो वो program जो है that works on obsessive thought patterns or addictions. Okay, basically a pattern which a person has formed.
Contentment acute. And
contentment acute. Right. Correct. Contentment acute.
I can't use the pink app because they are not with me. They are in the hostel.
Then you have to put, use probably Bakla remedies because, maybe there is an internal craving and desire for this, and maybe try to understand what actually is the reason he keeps going back to this. Well, I mean, we are living in today's times where kids love technology. I mean, they email better, they download things better. My extremely tiny niece and nephews are extremely techno savvy, more techno savvy than me also.
Yes.
अभी वो आज का time ही ऐसा है. Babies have Instagram profiles now. What to do?
They're born on Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Madam, can I have one question?
Yes, sir.
The soul cycle in the soul side, can we run each program 5 minutes continuously so that in 1 hour I can complete it 12 things? So shall I get any benefit out of this one? As soul cycle has soul cycle has, pardon?
Manually stop it after every 5 minutes and
manually. First acceptance I'll run for 5 minutes, I stop it, again go for self-calmness, like that 5 minutes, everything I'll run continuously for 1 hour. Will it help or it be harmful for me?
It will not harm you, but it will not help you.
Okay, it will not help.
No, because the program is created like this. There is a certain way it is made. Okay. So the first portion of it is basically the body preparation portion. Okay. So in the first few minutes, it's only preparing the body, and in the center is the juicier stuff. Okay, so in the extremely between of the program is where the actual frequencies are getting transferred. But so you need to finish the programs.
So until I complete the program, finish it will not give the full benefit for me.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So between the two programs, can I make the half an hour gap is sufficient for me, or I have to go for 2 hours?
No, you can go back to back. There is no problem. Just drink more water.
Half an hour, just give the gap.
Yeah, and if you want to use more than what programs you're already using, because then we have a limit of 2 to 3, then just purchase the coil and you can just use it.
Yeah, with coil only, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Great. So there is no other question coming. I'm itching to give a share, but it's also time. So can I keep it quick?
Sorry, what?
There are no questions. May I share an experience? And I'll keep very unusual for me because I would never do it in my life. The second experience is with burden. Again, I did not have this background that Trishaji gave, but I just used it. I had no idea that it works, where it works, and what will happen. I used it around 11 in the morning. By afternoon 4 or 5, I could start feeling things mount over here and pressure build up on my chest and my back to such an extent that I needed a release. So I actually went for a massage and I told them, don't do anything, just press my upper back until I tell you to stop. And I felt so light after that in the chest. My body was heavy, like there was lead in my body, but I knew it was energetic toxins that are releasing somewhere. I had a good night's sleep, and the next day, my body was light, my emotions were light. I don't know what I released, but definitely I released something because I was feeling very light in body and mind. So these are my two experiences.
It's beautiful. So you used burden and
Burden and acceptance. Acceptance I used first. Burden was on another occasion. My message is that I used it just couple of times. Acceptance I used once. Burden I used once. Serenity I've used a couple of times. It's beautiful. It's powerful. That's all I can say. And today, after the way you explained it, it's really a very rich program database that we have.
yeah, we do. I think the emotional spectrum should be, promoted a bit more because it's beautiful, how very quickly we go into the negative frequencies, and then we don't realize how quickly it ends up becoming our predominant ones. And if we just every time, I would suggest this for everybody, that every time, and it's quite common for all of us to feel overwhelmed, for all of us to feel depressed, okay, for all of us to feel low. I just want you to just simply, if you already have a screenshot of the image I shared, if not, just go on Google and check the emotional frequencies. You'll get tons of information on it, okay? So every time you go through anger, fear, apathy, guilt, shame, ऐसे whatever 5 negative emotions जो आपके साथ में frequent है, उसको make a note of it, okay? And every time, every night, give it a number. Do calculation of these emotions. I'm not saying we will be able to remember. मैं बोल रही हूँ मोटा मोटी में रेटिंग दो, ओके? जैसे कि आज हमने 3 पकड़ा, ठीक है? सो आई थिंक दिन में आई वुड लाइक टू से दैट मेरे को दिन में 5 बार तो आज एक छोटा मोटा गुस्सा तो आ ही गया होगा. कैन वी से दैट फॉर एवरीबडी? छोटी मोटी चीज में मेंटल इरिटेशन, अरे ये क्या कर रहा है. इट कुड बी द होम स्टाफ, इट कुड बी पेरेंट्स, इट कुड बी स्पाउस, इट कुड बी द कैब ड्राइवर, अरे कहीं पे भी हो सकता है, राइट? इट कुड बी अ लोकल वेंडर, सब्जी लेने गए के हो गया, राइट? तो ये कहीं पे भी हो सकता है. सो क्या सिर्फ करना है कि हम वी हैव टू मोटिवेट आवरसेल्व्स टुवर्ड्स रियलाइजेशन, एंड वी कैन जस्ट डू दैट बाय सिंपली रेटिंग आवरसेल्फ टुवर्ड्स द नाइट. बस एक कैलकुलेशन करो एंड समझो कि 2000 प्लस 2000, अगर जो 4-5 हजार जितना आपने नेगेटिव इमोशंस बनाया है, अगर जो दिन भर में है, या फिर वीक में, then it's time for intervention. You clearly need to work on yourself by using the soul cycle programs. Please do that. So this is such a nice activity, I feel, on the weekends. If you have kids at home, sit with this chart and help them understand these chart. School gives them knowledge and information about history, geography, mathematics, algebra, geometry, Pythagoras थ्योरम, ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, जो आई थिंक आधे से ज्यादा चीजें कभी भी लाइफ में काम में नहीं आती है, काम में ये सब तो वी कैन पे एज पेरेंट्स एंड एज फैमिली. I would request all of you, to sit with your kids, help them understand the emotional spectrum, make them aware of their emotions, and motivate them to practice meditation, use Healy, do breathing exercises, bring a change, a deep-rooted change, by helping them create